From the Empire, this is Rampaned, and welcome back to my Roman Empire campaign for the Tsardoms Total War mod, where we're going to continue left off from last time. We're pushing all of our forces into Germany, and that means Bohemia is trying to stop me from reclaiming Innsbruck. They are actually attacking me here with this army of theirs. Got quite a bit of cavalry. Three skirmishers in this army. This one has one skirmisher. So they've got quite a bit of cap. I am in a mountainous region. And so I'm hoping that technically maybe like this spot or maybe this spot over here on the map will technically be the best for me to try and defend from. That's kind of my hope, seeing as how I'm basically trying to bank really hard on the terrain being really good for us to make it so this is a bit easier to fight. My general does suck. He does not have the best stats. His command is pretty low. But we do have a pretty decent army here. So hopefully we won't take too many casualties in this fight and keep pushing our way up towards Innsbruck. A lot of our pressure is being applied over in the Swiss area right now, primarily. But I do want to make sure that we can push back up here and reclaim this area. So, knowing the enemy, so I can go here. This is the biggest mountain if I really want to be a dick. Otherwise, there's over here, which isn't as big, but it is further from the enemy. It's still a elevated position. I personally think I kind of want to be... This is technically closer to the enemy, but the terrain is higher up. Although, is it coming from here? Enemy reinforcements will be coming from up here. So this one will actually have to go quite far, and then you guys from this area here. It's not that far up to the spot that I need you to get to, because you'd have to just like walk up this way, and then you get to me around here. If I have you go all the way, if I have to make you walk all the way down though, and then you have to walk all the way up too, that wouldn't be the worst, because technically this will go extend a little bit further once the map's here. But that means I can just have this. This kind of gives them some elevation. We will go over here. So let's go over here. I'll bring all my guys to the side. I'll have to adjust them in a second. So just move you all here for now.
The enemy have
still makes it so they have to still walk pretty far to get to us. So what we'll do is we'll kind of have it so, let's see, put my cannon. Yeah, cannon's right there. All my skirmishers. Oh shit, I should have put stakes down. Shit, because they had so many cav units. I kind of forgot that. Okay, that's fine though, that's fine. Ideally, because they are both captains, us going over here will make it fairly easy for us to try and break them, seeing as how this is quite a shitty area to walk through. And without a general to support them, I have a general. He's not the best general, but he is a general nonetheless, and should help out either way, simply by being here. And my infantry's not that bad. I do have a lot of skirmishers primarily. Okay, they're finally getting in range of their melee troops now. I've been able to shoot them for quite a bit now. I've dealt a decent amount of damage. A fourth of their army's already dead. They've got this one unit trying to fight my cav up here, but because it's a light cav, we should be able to beat this mounted sergeant fairly easily, although I do have my light cav myself. But these guys, stat-wise, are actually safe. I have more of them, at least. They have the same stats, but there's more of them, and I do have my own general who's helping out. But so far, taking quite a bit of damage. I think it focuses most of their damage onto their skirmishers. Kind of a little worried about their infantry, but let's see, the captains. One of the captains is this guy right here, so definitely try and shoot him, specifically. Try and focus that mounted sergeant unit down, because that's one of the captains. Once he's dead, one army will be pretty easy to break. The other one is back here. That would be the Royal Bodyguard. It's not a general, but it is the Royal Bodyguard unit. There goes one. That's got to be this captain here. Yeah, that's got to be you. So he's now dead. I'm going to have you guys cease fire and then pick your own targets again, because that's one captain out of the way. My cavalry, definitely stay back here. Don't chase them. Stay back here. Wait until we have both captains out of the way, and then we can start running them down. At the moment, they are not doing so well trying to get up to me. Can you guys, since you're the best archers I've got, hit the Royal Bodyguard? Where'd he go? Right there. Target the Royal Bodyguard, because there's 21 of him. If you can hit that guy, do some decent damage, that'd be great. I don't like how these guys aren't doing a ton of damage. They're actually not firing. You guys open fire, please. You're not shooting anybody? I'm just gonna tell all of them to focus on him. My archers are working fine, but my crossbows... Okay, now they're doing something. Before, they weren't picking their own targets. There you go. Okay, see, these guys have got a good angle. They're shooting decently enough. Third of the enemy army is now dead. Our bodyguard, is that the captain? Yeah, the captain's over here. More mounted sergeants are coming in. Fight them with my cav. This bodyguard now is fighting my swordsman here. I'm going to tell you guys to cease fire and pick your own targets. I'll at least have you guys keep trying to shoot the general's bodyguard, but everybody else, just try and pick your own targets now. Please actually fire, because I just don't like how you guys have been barely moving through your ammo at this point in time. General's bodyguard, he's at 16. He is fighting a decent infantry unit. If you guys can beat back this guy, I might have you try and go chase down the general, because he's at 16 still. Don't chase too much if you can. Do try and fight this mounted sergeant unit, since you can probably get it to break any second now. Yeah, he's at about like 30 for you guys almost. Everybody else is doing well. 7 to 39, not bad. A lot of their cannons and my rifle units are trying to fire, but they're not doing a whole lot there. Actually, I'm going to try and tell you guys to shoot back here. Those skirmishers, try and hit them back there. Yeah, try and hit those skirmishers back there. Let's see, mounted sergeants, they're down to 16 now. The royal bodyguard's at 16 still. I hate that this isn't my spear variant over here. They'd have a little bit better of a chance to kill him. But at the moment right now, I could almost maybe start just try and harass them and run some of them down. Number-wise, almost half the enemy army is now dead. I lost about 9% of my own guys. Those cav units are out of the picture. Let's have you guys go back down this way and try and focus on the royal bodyguard. Now that he's isolated and alone. I'll try and see if you guys can do a decent amount of damage to him. If not, I'll pull you guys back and try and focus you onto their infantry. Oh, actually, over there's a lot of guys running. Actually, let's pull back. Let's pull back up here. Let's ignore the general's bodyguard for right now. I think we can leave him to my skirmishers so they can keep trying to shoot him. And I think I actually want to try and capture these guys over on this side. A lot of them are running. And I want to make sure we get the Magic 85 here so both these armies die. So again, try and make your way up here, my cav. I'm going to also try and chase us up this way. He's at 14. You guys are almost out of ammo. You guys are still firing. 9, okay. So just bring you guys around to the other side. Because I just want to try and make sure I can capture all of these guys. There's quite a few of them over there. Other than that, they've got some, let's see, some basic infantry here. A lot of guys sitting here. I don't think they have many skirmishers left. They really don't. Try and keep hitting the long spears if you can, and I'll have you guys try and focus on those guns. Cavalry, there you go. Let's have you guys rush over here. You should be able to break those guys. This side's doing well on the right. We might not even need to take out that other captain. Most of their army has actually started to break right now. I'm going to ignore those guys, but all of these men over here have started to break. I want to capture all these spearmen before they get away, because there's about 200 guys there. There's another 86 here, so there's about 300 guys I can capture right there. My infantry can easily handle the Royal Guard units. I'm not too worried about those guys, so we just need to run these guys down. As long as I capture all of these guys, I think that's pretty much it. We're already 80% of their forces are dead. There we go. Not bad. I'm still going to say that I didn't think my mercenary crossbows did all that much damage. Let's see. No, actually they did. Do they just have that much more ammo? Because, no, my guard archers, I'm saying, did they really just do, like, nothing? No, like, one of these guys got, like, 200 kills with barely any damage used. And then, like, this guy used up all his ammo. He took a little bit of damage, not a ton. I think it was this unit. And still got 600 kills. So I think it's just more so, like, what happened to my other one? This is the one that had, like, 6 guys. And then what about the other guard archer? One of them only got 21 kills. Yeah, so what? That's so weird. Like, one of them, I think it's actually this one first. This one got the 627 kills. Interesting. But no, my crossbow still did a decent amount of damage. They just didn't use a lot of ammo. Which is kind of surprising they were able to get all that out. I wonder how much the damage they would have done even if they did all their ammunition. But there we go. We were able to take out those armies. And then I don't think they have a lot in Innsbruck right now. Because I think they had a full stack army, but then they moved it down this way to harass me. So I think it shouldn't have much there now. We'll keep making our way up, walking towards the city. And ideally, I'll be able to try and maybe siege it. Yeah, there's not much in Innsbruck. Yeah, we can siege Innsbruck, and then if they decide to retaliate, I'm in a mountainous region, which really benefits me on the defense, so I'll gladly wait for them to try and attack me, and I can just siege out Innsbruck, because right now, I'm trying to focus all my attention in the top left corner. I'm trying to focus around there first, because if we can secure that area, we can just make our way over and kind of help support Innsbruck from the north. I will look up you, and a swordsman's guild, yes please. And Pikemen! Ooh, do I get any units, please? I want Pikemen! No fucking course not. Ugh, I hate this. Of course. I don't get any new units because they don't expect you to live this long. I do want to come back to this mod at some point as a different faction. We got something! Holy shit! Stradiots? Stradiots? Got the plate is now available. So we actually got something. So, the fall of Greece and Albania led to a large wave of refugees from these areas of the West. It's really Greeks, Albanian experience. Okay. I actually want to see if those units are, if I can see what those units stats are. Because that's a new unit that we actually have access to, like one for once. So I don't see anything initially here. Let's see, because not you guys. I don't see anything around, because it was said around Greece and Albania. So I wonder if it might take a turn to actually kick into gear, but I'm curious. Because like if we look over here, no, not that. Actually, what about Constantinople? Constantinople always has so many things that I can recruit because of all the stuff that it has built up. I don't see them just yet, but we'll have to keep an eye on that. I will keep grabbing more of these guys. We will have to keep an eye on those units just because I'm curious. I'm curious what they are for stat-wise, but I just don't know where to fucking look. Because if I just look, I'm trying to look around Greece. Like, let's look at Athens. Athens here, I would assume it would be related to this, or is it related to the mercenary camp? No, not specifically related to the mercenary camp. Interesting. I just want to know what that unit's stats are, if they're good. They said they were a lightly armored unit. And so, maybe they might not be amazing, but they might be okay. They might be similar to my... I don't see them here yet. It might take some time for that script to kick into gear to give me access to the unit. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll have to just keep an eye on that. I'm just curious. Okay. And now let me see what else. Siege rate upgrade. Okay, let's queue that up. Make sure you guys don't forget about that. So queue that up, and then we also had Posega. Oh, nice. That's really good for us. Now we can actually make this stone walls as opposed to just wooden walls. That's perfect. Okay. Also, I do have these guys. You'll be trying to get rid of that army, and then I have...
Orders.
Oh, you're not close enough to it, but you're the one army. Okay, so what we're probably gonna do
Onward.
is...
Your Majesty. Orders.
You're fine for right now. I will have you try and recruit some guys around here. Like, let's try and recruit some men here and here. And then I'll try and, well, retrain a little bit. Not the general, he's fine. Retrain and recruit some new units, kind of like so. And then we'll slowly have it so that we can get some more men here. But I want to grab these guys, as I can get right over... Actually, where can this army go?
Orders.
This army can go right... I want you to go right there.
March.
Nope. Try and... There you go. I want you to stand there.
We march.
You join up with that army, and then now we'll take this force here. I'll lead this army, and now we can surround them. This army here. Oh, they've got fucking wagon forts. Just a second. I didn't see that they had wagon forts, you pieces of shit. I have no cannons. Oh, actually, some more units here. You're full on troops, but these guys can use up to 6 more units. Okay, so I can send these guys over. I wish I had a cannon. I can send these guys over too. This at least makes it so I do have a pretty decent army. I will have to just make sure that... This is going to suck. The wagon fort I'll have to shoot. I'll have to shoot the wagon fort with skirmishers. The rest of this army is primarily... It's cannons, archers, and cavalry. They have no dedicated infantry whatsoever. So... That's not bad. I will want to make it so that we actually lure them over to us, ignore the wagon fort, and then kill everything else. Because ideally, as long as we make sure you don't just walk to your death towards the wagon forts, we should be okay. I've got some decent armies around here. I don't have any cannons. I would love to have some more. I need to just start recruiting more cannons in general to my armies. I just need to keep developing those buildings. But... once I can get some more general cannons in my armies, we'll have a far easier time to deal with wagon forts. But in the meantime, right now, I will actually want to have it so the cav, ideally, I'm kind of hoping they may be advanced towards me. If anything at all, they'll probably rush over to my allies. I need to have it so that we'll use most of my ammo to try and take out the wagon forts, ideally. So I've got you guys. I don't have a lot of skirmishers. I got a couple, but not a lot. So I've got 6 units of skirmishers, a javelin. I've got a lot of the halberds. The halberds will be really good against the cavalry. And then I've got you guys, and then my cavalry here. So my reinforcements will be right behind them. Oh, wait, technically, wagon forts are a cav unit. So, these guys might actually be very good at dealing with them. Possibly. We'll have to see. If I can get them into melee with the enemy, that might not be the worst thing we can try and focus on. But let's start the battle. All of you guys kind of... Well, I'll have you guys all be the main infantry line for the most part. So, you kind of move forward a little bit. These guys will be reserves in the back, because I want to see what I can do with them. Because there's not a lot of infantry, I don't really need these guys. But let's start the battle there. And then, okay, reinforcements. I want to wait. If they want to advance on me, gladly. I don't want to advance on them whatsoever, because I've got some good units to use against cavalry, and I've got good skirmishers. Their cannons, I'm worried that I can't easily deal with the cannons while the wagon forts are right there. That is a bit of an issue. So what I'm going to hope for what happens is I can use my halberds to be able to do some decent damage to... Oh, these are all skirmisher cav. I do have a couple skirmishers. I'm going to have my cavalry try and run on over here, try and harass them. At least harass their skirmisher cav. Try and get in here with all of you guys and these skirmishers, these 2 archers. All of my reinforcements, please make your way over here to help. They have also a decent amount of men so far, 3%. I just have to be careful I don't get too close to the wagon fort with you guys right here. Part of me actually feels like I do need to try and slowly advance, which I'm going to. Because you guys do need to be able to try and get into melee with those cav units. And if I can, if you guys don't break, and I can get these guys to start fighting the wagon fort, I might be able to kill the wagon fort with you guys. That's kind of the hope. I think these guys, I'm actually going to have you be a bit aggressive. So I'll have you guys try and draw the fire of the wagon forts while I try and bring everybody else closer. Skirmishers kind of go more onto the hill and kind of go like right here. But you guys keep pushing forward very slowly. And I'll try and have these guys rush up to the wagon fort. Because these skirmisher cav units are dying pretty quickly. They've already lost 13% of their forces. It's just the fucking wagon fort might be an issue. It's like, yeah, you guys over here are doing okay. You should be able to win that fight there. These guys, yeah, some of these guys are breaking here. So I'm not too worried about that. Just keep beating my halberds to keep pushing forward very slowly. Just keep walking. You guys keep rushing forward up here. So keep trying to run up this way. They do have some Royal Vendetta. You guys gonna try and flank us? Have you guys stop moving. Try and brace. And then you guys have a really good defense skill, so hopefully make use of that and slaughter this cav unit. Not the best, because they didn't give you time to set up. That's fine. I'm gonna send one of the other ones over there to help out. That charge did quite a bit of damage. And then, oh, the cannon's doing some stuff. Again, so what we'll do is say, you guys try and rush right there, and then you try and throw javelins at the wagon fort. Cav. Again, focus all on the cavalry right around here for right now. I'm going to bring you guys to help out up here and here. And then I'll have these 2 try and walk up to the wagon fort. These are all, again, horse archers, so I'm not too worried about that. They have kind of spread out the enemy a little bit. They've lost about 20% of their forces so far. Not bad. This guy is dying rather quickly. He's down to 30 guys now, so it shouldn't be just a matter of time until he's dead. I'm going to keep moving my guys up. Let's see, that is a Polish Knight unit. So I'm actually going to want to try and have you guys focus on that Polish Knight who's about to start flanking my guys over there. Because those cav units are now dead. So yeah, you guys try and throw javelins at the wagon fort. These guys are shaken. I don't like that, but the bombards are now distracted. Cav, let's have you go over here. Try and help out against the cavalry. I've got at least, again, 2 of my halberds trying to make their way over here. Try and go straight to the wagon fort. Skirmishers, I'll get you to about here. That'll probably be the final location that I want you to go to. And then start unloading on units. Number-wise, 7 to 29. Not the worst. Those guys are running. All of you guys keep trying to make your way over here. Hopefully we can get them to get stuck on my infantry. And then I can have my cavalry kind of help finish them off. Yeah, some of them are breaking now too. We have killed a couple wagon forts. Although some of my infantry is now breaking. That's not what I wanted. Try and go over to the side here. That cannon's still alive. Try and go over here. You guys have killed at least 2 wagon forts right now. I'll have you try and blast your horn because you are nearby that unit. Cav, again, keep focusing on their cavalry. Keep trying to bring the halberds over to help out. My skirmishers should hopefully now be in range of them. That's the hope, at least. Again, keep trying to focus on the cavalry here. If you guys can, make sure you're focusing primarily on the wagon fort out of all these units. You are trying to flank it, and then you are still trying to throw things at it. They've lost now 4 of the wagon forts. Both my infantry units have broken there. Awesome. I think they even broke my... No, they didn't break my other unit. He's just fighting in melee with the bombards. Okay, now try and get in melee with the wagon fort. And again, it's technically a light cav unit, so you should have bonus versus cavalry against that unit and kill it pretty easily. Let's see, all the cav are kind of all over the place right now. 13 to 42. Okay, I'm now in melee with them, but they also charged me from the back. That's not what I wanted. So we'll start with that bombard there. Next, these guys, that's another cav unit. It's a light cav unit, so you should be okay there. Yeah, because as soon as you start fighting them, they start getting their asses kicked. And they... Let's see, what's this unit? That is one of the cav units. Yeah, try and have my skirmishers try and run up a little bit. Try and run up a little bit. They broke my halberds! They killed like 1, and then you guys broke. Okay, cav, I'm going to try and get you guys... So either have you focus on the cavalry right now, or have you focus on the wagon forts. I think I'd rather focus you on the cavalry. Try and get in here if you can to keep fighting that. Skirmishers are trying to do what they can to try and shoot it. It's just they're being distracted right now. Okay, those guys are breaking. Get the skirmishers, keep unloading on the wagon fort. Do what you can. I'm going to try and send all my halberds over this way. Number-wise, 17 to 56. I love how these things are so difficult to kill. But, again, I think you guys, since you have the bonus versus cavalry, ideally it'll make it easier for you to kill them. Especially now that I'm getting multiple of you in here to start fighting these units. There you go. Skirmishers are trying to unload on them a little bit, although they keep bringing more of their cav back. Yeah, I need to have my own cavalry kind of keep focusing on theirs. They have so much just running all over the place that they can just do a lot. Let's keep blasting the horn. My guys keep breaking. And at least all my skirmishers are doing fairly well. As long as I can get you guys... Well, as long as you can keep firing from this distance, it's okay. All my infantry's dead. Oh, I hate these things. I can't wait until I come back to this mod and I get to use them on my side. I will fucking love them, but fighting against these wagon forts is a pain in the ass. I was like all of you guys trying to tell you to fight them. There's 21 of them left, or technically 7 of them left. Yeah, if enough of you guys get into melee with the wagon forts, you can actually do some good damage. Took forever, and I lost a lot of you guys. But for the most part now, the enemy has nothing left at this point. They've got a cannon still, which I'll try and have my guys go over here. Try and rush you guys over there. I'll maybe... No, not my general. I'll have, like, you two. You two go over here. Get it. Finish off that cannon. I think that's the last unit they have that hasn't broken yet. So they've got... Let's see. The captain is running away. These guys are going after some archers there. And then what else is over here? I think there's some random stragglers. Yeah. So it's mainly just these guys right around here, those archers I was trying to chase. Yeah, these ones, 86 of them. So as soon as you guys take out the cannon, which is about to break, so 20 guys, I think that's everything. There we go. Fourth of my army because of those goddamn fucking the wagon forts. Not bad though. I'm glad that you guys do a decent amount of damage to them. They do. It's just their morale's not the best. They're amazing defensive units. I'm kind of sad I can only recruit them from around over in this area, and so I'm kind of limited in my use of these guys. But again, these halberds are not a bad unit. Like, because their defense skill is so high, their armor is non-existent. They have no armor, so they can get absolutely slaughtered by skirmishers. But if I can have them in a narrow area, or if I'm having them fight against cav, they're amazing. Execute them all. Severnik is now safe. Then what we'll want to do is we'll want to merge these men together, merge you guys together, and then these 3 units are making their way. I can actually bring you over and start resieging this area. You do have enough movement to do that. So I'm going to have you reclaim this area. Then I will push Hungary back. I'll make sure that I have at least a full stack army, which is basically just going to be this force here. This force right here, defensively against the Hungarians would be great. I'll probably bring like you, at least one of you guys, so at least have one stake unit in this army. But everybody else, I think that's fine. Then I can bring you guys over and try and have you maybe go reinforce around Innsbruck, possibly. I think that'll work. Yeah, I think that'll work. Let's see, people are getting more rank ups. Good, I love to see that. Treaty decreased, feels appreciated. That's not good. I don't want you to feel unappreciated, man. Oh, actually, these guys do need to be moved about. There we go. Now we at least have a new governor of Modena and Venezia. So now you guys will be good around there. Let's see, still sending up troops up through the Alps. Again, you guys for right now, do make sure this is a core region. But what we're going to be doing is, again, I think this area is a little glitchy right now. I can't immediately try and... Oh, actually, we could do. I would like if it was more so if it was like outside the city. But I think for right now, I want to have it so we'll keep trying to focus on this city right here for right now. See if you guys will kind of move around Zurich, because it seems like it's a little unstable. But I can have you and you try and focus on Konstanz. I'll first have you start the siege. You guys actually not bad to put you into the fort. Kind of have you hold on to that area for right now for us. And then I think I might actually have it so we'll switch out. You guys will be the garrison, and then these guys will keep pushing forward next turn. I can now... Yes, I can. I don't have any siege equipment. But I have Basilium Simon here. I can have you now start sieging the city. I'm wondering... Is there anybody... Oh, yes. Okay. Please lure them. Don't run. Awesome. So now I can just take the siege. So they've got a crossbow. Oh, no, I said actually a gunner. They've got a gun unit. They've got a cav unit. And then they've got... a fucking wagon fort. The wagon fort can't move. Yeah, the wagon fort can't move. Never mind. The wagon fort should not be nearly as big of an issue. I do still have to... I will have to kill it. But it's not going to be nearly as big of an issue because I'll focus on this first army. Then I'll bring my forces over and start trying to kill the second army. And then ideally, it'll be my entire force against that wagon fort. It will die. I will get the city. And then I will be able to start focusing my attention more to the east. I can probably bring these guys back towards Zurich after this. So start deployment. Enemy reinforcements should be coming from up here or up here. And so basically what we'll have is I have a decent amount of skirmishers. I got all you guys, and then my javelins. Let's see, so my cav, I got the 4 units of cav. They've got the gunner and the cav here, so for the most part, I'll probably just rush straight at them with these guys. I'll have my javelins kind of be an infantry unit, but just start deployment, kind of go right there, and they are just directly north of us. You guys need to turn skirmishers off, and then I think you're good as you are, but let's bring my cav forward. I'll have it so you'll try and deal with the gun unit. They're moving close enough that my skirmishers should be able to open up on them and just kill the cav. Kill the gunners, or just weaken the gunners before I get my guys here. Make sure all of you guys have guard position on as well. And then cav, just wait. Just kind of go back here. And I'd prefer you guys actually focus on the cav, honestly. So you guys all focus them. I'm so sad that I feel bad now. Every time I look at my armies and I see a Genoese crossbowman, these guys will never replenish. I have to keep them alive as long as possible because I can't replenish that unit now. I'm so sad. It makes sense why I don't get access to the unit once I finish off a faction. But man, is it so disappointing because some of my best units are these guys. I can still have some decent skirmishers. And ideally, maybe we'll start getting some more gun units that we'll put in our armies to kind of make up for it. Because I really do need to start improving my armies and put more cavalry, or not cavalry, more artillery and gun units into them. And as long as we do that, I think we can make up for the fact that we're losing the crossbows. I'm going to be sad about that for at least a week or two. That unit's not running, so let's just have you guys kind of adjust. Again, the wagon fort can't move. So basically, I just want to make sure that you guys don't use a ton of ammo. I might actually tell, like, you 5 to stop shooting and only have it so that you 2 are firing, because for right now I need to make sure we have plenty of ammo to kill the wagon fort, as I'm not fighting that goddamn thing in melee. Okay, I'm gonna at least save the ammo on my crossbows. Have you guys save them. I'll have it so my archers unload on everybody else. I'm gonna try and get rid of this cannon first, bring you guys back around. Looks like they're actually trying to turn around right now. Let's have it so one of you go right here, one of you go right here. Try and surround this guy and kill him off for us. Because right about... Oh, he's turning around. That's the right decision, guys. My men are almost there to take out the cannon. Number-wise, let's see, 53% of them have died. Infantry is not big of an issue. These guys are going to charge us here. Let's see, this is my guard units. Like that. That's fine. As soon as this cannon is dead, then I'll be making my way back over to get rid of them. Because this Calvarin is almost dead. It's only got 11 guys. I actually have plenty of ammo right now, which is great. Because they got their hook gunners who aren't doing a ton. I can just bring one of my infantry units up to melee with them. Cav is trying to run away. They took a decent amount of damage right there. You guys are now done with that cannon. Let's bring you guys back around this way. Those guys are shaken. Fight them while they're distracting them for us. Cav, there you go. Let's see, this unit, I'm going to have the rest of you guys kind of surround him. Right there. And then you three right around here. Don't you dare just run away from me. Okay, finish off those hook gunners. Finish off the hook gunners. And then the Cav is not the best. Try and counter, turn around, and... Ow. That unit's fucked. Okay. Get you guys over there. Get you guys over there. I'm going to start moving my crossbows forward, I think, at this point, maybe. Well, first you guys should kind of surround that Bavarian Knight. Surround him, get him to break. Then we'll have it so that we can start making our way forward. So this guy is down to 16. We do need to make sure we kill him. We can't just let him get away. If he just runs, we're not going to get into the city and I'll have to siege it. Come on, make sure he dies. So yeah, he's at like 9 guys. Come on, he's almost at 6 guys. Okay, I'm going to have these 3 start moving forward. So start trying to make your way over here, because the wagon forts... Oh, they're actually not on the map. Oh, oh, never mind, wait. Technically...
The enemy general flees like the coward he is. Press onward and break the spirit.
I don't think I can walk into the city either way. Even if I capture him. I'm still going to want to try and capture him right now. Because if I let him get away, he will live and he'll cover some of his bodyguard. If I... There we go. So at least he won't have his bodyguard. The wagon fort is still there. Yeah, because it's just not on the map. It can't move. I thought they'd be able to put them at least on the edge of the map, but nope. Because technically I did get the Magic 85, but that unit in its entirety survived. So I'm probably going to have to siege it. And then what I can do is, once we start trying to take the city, I can just walk up and shoot it from multiple angles. That's probably what we're going to have to do. I would love if the entire army's dead, though. I don't think it will be, because that one unit did survive. It didn't take any damage whatsoever. So I think we'll have to wait until next turn to assault this city. And that was our faction air. Oh! Yes! Fuck the wagon fort! I love it. Okay, I didn't have to worry about that. And then, yeah, I'll let them have it so that we have Strasbourg up here, and it's going to be relatively happy. Then let's make sure you guys will start making this into a local assembly. There you go. I love it. So we now have the upper left corner. Part of me, okay, because either I can go to Stuttgart next. Zurich, I know I have to go for. I might wait with Zurich. Maybe kind of wait for you guys to be able to get. Ooh, Pikemen. Very good stamina, very long spears. Reduced morale on the field. These halberds... Oh, actually, that's not bad. They're a little weaker than... Because of these. So, 9, 6, 10. I think the Saxons are better. Yeah. Attack is higher for the other unit. These guys have a higher defense skill. But these guys have a higher attack. That's not a bad unit that I can recruit up here, though. Like, good morale, very good stamina, in charge of the orders. Bonus in woods, effective against armor. That's actually, I don't think the other ones have effective against armor.
Orders.
Your orders, noble one.
No, they do. They do. Okay, but the damage is higher on these units. You know what? I'm probably gonna recruit those guys as a basic infantry unit for myself. At least you. The pikemen, not so much. Oh, they have a lot more of them, actually. That's the difference. Their stats are theoretically lower, but there's a lot more of them, and so I think it makes up that their formation will be stronger. Because these guys actually have a spear wall formation. Oh, actually, wait, do these ones not? They don't. Because the Saxon variants did, right?
Your orders, noble one.
Yeah, oh! So this one doesn't have a spear wall. Still is effective against armor and effective against cap, but doesn't have the spear wall formation. I still think these are going to become some of my prime infantry units up here. because they're not bad per se. I need something up here. I do need troops. Like, in comparison to the German spearmen, I think I would actually rather have I'd rather have those pikes units. These guys have better shield, but so many of the enemy are using guns now. It doesn't matter. So keep trying to train these units up around here that you can. Soon I'll be able to move my faction, and I'll be able to move Konstantinos out of here and start pushing forward. But for right now, at least, we'll focus on Konstanz. I think Strasbourg, I can at least have you go up here next. Basically, I'll try and get people ready to push into Zurich, and basically I'll have it so that you could be the one that does that once I have all these reinforcements make their way up. So basically, like, once these guys make their way forward, I think I can have you guys go there. I just need these guys to have a little bit more time to be able to get some more troops. And then I think all of these guys, I'm going to get rid of some of the guys that I just know I can't retrain around here. So, like, you also just shit units, so just get rid of you. The oarsmen, and then the mercenary crossbows are fine. I can retrain those, so I'll kind of wait until I can retrain those units to move them out, but I can at least grab all of you. And then I think we'll send them up this way. I need more men over here, because we're doing more in this region. So go there, and then I got all of you guys, and I've got a couple units I can bring along here, I would say. So keep moving forward, and then I'll grab all of these guys. I should grab that cav, I'd say. Like, grab these three. Grab those three. See, he's still happy. Good. This army here, you can get to about here. And then with us, that army's... Damn it.
I look forward to fighting.
I don't want to fight you. Can you just run, please?
Or worse, march.
Okay. I don't want to fight it.
Victory.
I think what we'll do is keep pushing forward.
My lord, should we spare any of them?
Well, 160 kills. It's not bad. I just want to get to Innsbruck and start sieging it. That's the thing. So I'll grab these guys so I have a bit more in here. We'll start sieging Innsbruck. I can actually start... I can just assault it right now if I want. What's in the settlement? Remnants of all that cav. Couple archers. That general's bodyguard. You got a lot of cav. I would rather fight you inside the city. I think we will. I think we'll assault this right now. So let's assault this here. I've got the cannon. They've got about 700 guys. Outnumber them 3-1. Not a lot of cav. Not a lot of infantry. It's kind of like this is the only unit that's actually like about full strength. Everybody else is really weak. I've got plenty of skirmishers. Decent infantry to use for this area. I think we can be fine. I think Kosmas will be good here to be able to push on into the city. So once we have Innsbruck back under our control, I will make sure it's garrisoned, make sure it has plenty of troops, and hope that it can hold until my forces in the northwest are able to push east and kind of take the land north of Innsbruck. Once we do that, that's when we start flooding more troops through Innsbruck, as it is just a faster reinforcement region, as opposed to having to walk all the way up to the northwest and then go east. So we'll try and do that. And if anything, I'm slowly starting to get the regions that I've now conquered with Konstantinos actually recruiting units, so it shouldn't take that long to get some reinforcements from the areas we've conquered now. I'll have it so all my skirmishers... There you go. All of you guys up, and then javelins grouped up. I don't have a lot of cav right now, which kind of sucks. But start the battle, start trying to break down the gates there, get those down at least first. It does look like they're going to probably run away to the city center, and I can hopefully then just kind of... Oh, are you going to move forward? They are moving forward. My infantry here, so I'm a little worried that they're going to advance to me. All my skirmishers, make sure you guys have skirmish mode off. Because you guys are just standing there. Okay, scattershot them, please. Just shoot them with scattershot, why not? I'll move my infantry closer and make sure that if you guys need to... I'm tempted to just push forward through this unit. What are these guys? Those are archers. Like, hey, Bombard, you want to just, shoot with scattershot? Try and do what damage you can to these guys? I killed a couple of them. You know what? Rush forward. Rush forward with my infantry. Skirmishers get closer. Well, actually, wait until you are done firing, because you're already in range of these guys. Just shoot them. Because they are kind of advancing out towards us, which is interesting. You two, if you can, just run inside the gates. They have them wide open. So I'll have my really good infantry rush on in. Try and do that. I can try and hit my cannons if I really want to. Damage this wall section. Fuck it. They've got a bunch of infantry over there. Some of their really good infantry over there. This cav unit is just about dead. Yeah, I can leave you guys. I'm not going to worry too much about that. And then that cav got slaughtered. Yeah, and then I'm in the city. Perfect. So all my infantry, now that you're in the walls, keep pushing forward. Cannons, yeah, try and break this wall section. Hopefully before they get off the wall section so I can kill all these guys. Or kill most of them.
Battle is in our favor.
Yeah, because there's 15% damage already on that one shot.
Victory will be
Come on,
ours.
just a little bit more damage. Just make sure you damage the wall before they... Oh, they moved! Yeah, I killed a couple. Not a ton, but a couple. You know, I'm still going to break this section. Still break that section so I have another avenue of entrance. But at the moment, a lot of these guys are not doing so hot. Keep fighting the infantry. Number-wise, so far, 25% are already dead.
We are through the enemy's
Yeah, that wall's already
walls
down.
into
Let's
the
have my
breach for glory and
cav
victory.
kind of running over this way. So you guys kind of go run that way. All my javelins kind of go over this way. Oh, actually, there are spearmen. You void that order. All of my javelins go over here, though. I think my javelins running over here is a fine thing to do. So if you guys kind of run over there. Infantry, again, keep trying to... Let's see, captain. He's in the city center, isn't he? Yeah, he's in the city center. Okay, I want to get my skirmishers in there. You guys are just... I'm just going to try and shoot this spot. I think that's another section I can technically break and kill those archers, because there's like, what, 460 of them? I can probably shoot this spot too. Oh, and they moved. There you go. Oh, my infantry all broke. Fuck. That's not what I want. I'll have to be careful, because if you guys are going to break... Yeah, you guys break that section down. What I think I should do is move you over this way. They've lost a third of their army. It's just my men are breaking. I'm assuming it's because of their guns. So what I need you guys to do... I need to have my skirmishers. I'm going to start bringing you guys... let's try and go over here. I just need to move my cannon. I'm going to go here. Try and break this section down and try and get you guys to run on in. Because right now, I don't have a good way to push in here. My infantry are breaking, so I'd rather you guys, if you've pulled away, regroup. Don't keep pushing right now. I don't want to get you guys to break and just be captured by the enemy forces. I would rather try and go around through another avenue if possible. So I love that I thought this was a pathway, but that is, I'm so sorry, game. I assumed too much that I could walk through this area. So I have to actually force my way through here, where I'm slowly kind of pushing forward. I've taken out a still good chunk of their army. I'm having it so that all my infantry around here, I've got my general now to help them, and some skirmishers. So what I'm trying to do is just infantry, push forward, but now you actually have the support of my skirmishers now at this point, so I can actively try and do something. I am tempted, because at the moment you guys are kind of just sitting there, I'm tempted to almost bring some of my skirmishers that couldn't go in this area and have them stand over here and shoot these guys. Maybe, let's kind of go over this way. I've been trying to just hit their walls occasionally. I almost trapped some guys up on the wall section here, almost. But those archers got away, and they're still fighting to this day right now. But infantry, you've now been able to push through them a little bit more. Let's keep kind of pushing forward. And actually, now that that's done, I can have my cav just make sure you're nearby, but kind of move out of the way so you're not interrupting the skirmishers. And then what we'll do is I'll move some more of my guys, like right here and right here, just to make sure that my skirmishers are still pushing forward. I'll at least have these 3 units. You can still go over here and try and shoot this one guy, so go right there. But at the moment now, it's just a slow process to slowly push through them, because I know that I have plenty of skirmishers that can do plenty of damage against them. It's just right now, my guys are kind of breaking because of their guns. There we go. So now that he's dead, hopefully they'll start breaking a little bit more easily. Because now that he's dead, they have nothing left besides just their captain to kind of command them. So I've lost 38% at this point. Infantry are pushing forward. I need to start trying to have some of my crossbows here move up a little bit more. So like you guys kind of go there. Infantry keep pushing into these guys. I only have 2 infantry units left now at this point. And one of them just fucking broke. Oh, that's painful. Okay, so keep pushing forward. We just need to be careful now. We have them on the run. We just have to be careful about how we go about this. Because if all my infantry break, it's literally just us trying to have a shooting match with all their forces. They've got some handgunners over there still. Let's see if you guys can maybe keep trying to hit those guys. Cannons, you've been able to take at least out a tower. I'm trying to take out another tower, which is just about to fall. Although maybe I should maybe use the rest of your ammo on like this area over here to kill off those skirmishers. I do think, though, hey, let's bring you in as a scatter shot unit, as a glorified shotgun, as I usually do. Although this area right here, actually doing pretty good, because I can probably move you. I'll try and move my cannon right here. You guys are trying to return fire there. You guys aren't actually shooting anything right now. Oh, that's just because you don't want to try and hit my own men there, I see. Okay. Well, right now, it's at 45 to 84. This unit is almost dead. I've only got 2 infantry units to fight him. Although he's now breaking. There you go. Again, try and move up to about... Oh, actually, he's charging over. Try and hit this cav unit. Finish off what's left of it, at least. And then I needed to try and have it so this unit will be the next one I move forward. Once this cav unit's dead, he's broken. That's good. Okay, they're down to about 10% of their forces now at this point. Lost about half my own. I'm going to try and have my cannons shoot you guys with scattershot, because why the hell not? Infantry, I'm slowly having you push forward as best as I can. There's not a lot of men in the city center right now, so we're just trying to make my way up there to capture it, because they're almost all dead. But if I try and fight these gunners with my infantry, they're going to break, so there's no point in trying to do that. This unit is now out of ammo, so I'm actually going to kind of utilize you as an infantry unit now. So kind of running up here, group on up with these guys, and start continuing to just push your way towards the city center. So keep making your way there. Skirmishers are slowly moving forward as they see fit, and they are able to kind of adjust where they're firing from. So you guys can kind of adjust right there. I'm going to have you guys kind of adjust like right there. Because if these 2 units can just capture the city center, that's perfect. That's what we have to worry. We won't have to worry about anything else. We'll have the city under our control any moment now. Okay, now it's just down to you guys. My infantry broke, of course, because of the handgunners. I'm going to try and keep moving my skirmishers forward so that you guys maybe will be able to open up on them if these guys break, but I think you guys have usually pretty good morale, so I'm not going to be too worried about you guys shattering now at this point. City Center's now under our control again, but I don't think it'll matter. I don't think we'll hold it long enough to actually capture it. It's just more so a formality, as they've got, like, what, 4 guys left? Oh, 2. Now it's just the spearmen. Once you guys are out of the picture, we should win. And I love that you guys have no defense skill. I love that. Okay. Innsbruck has now been reclaimed by us. Not bad. I did recover a little bit of infantry. Took a lot of damage on my infantry, though. I do have another army behind us right here, so they can try and give me some reinforcements. I'm going to hope that that army that's east of here is primarily cav. If it's primarily cav, I should be fine. I've got 2 units of stakes in here, at least. So they'll die pretty easily if they're just all cavalry, at least. Now, let's see. So Innsbruck. There we go. Just bang a few heads. We did control this area before. Then repair everything, and... Wait, that's... Whoa, that's weird. Oh. Interesting. That's the first time that's happened. But no, we'll, again, still make it into a core region. Try and do that, merge men together, and then I can get some more infantry here. Good, because that's what I need right now, desperately. So, do lower the taxes so that this area's a little bit happier. Trade increased. And then do I actually have better vision on this army? And I do have this spy around here, so I can actually try and check them out with my spy. So I'll do that in a second after I've gone through... Ooh, what's that about? Oh, just the mercenary one. Okay, so that's fine. Yeah, because this army here, I don't have a good vision on right now, but if you scout it out, yeah, quite a bit of cav. Quite a bit of cav. So I think you guys should be okay on holding Innsbruck, and then I've got all of these reinforcements making their way on up too. So we should be good. Now we just have to hold Innsbruck until I take, let's see, how many cities are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About 6 settlements I need to capture until I've been able to move the front up to here, where it's just about equal with Innsbruck. And then that's what we continue to push just east from there. As long as we can continue to just like hold Gratz and nothing else falls, we should be okay. I do need to make sure I queue up that repair. Although you guys are sieging me. It's because you have a fucking wagon fort. You can't push into the city if you have a wagon fort, guys. You're not going to be able to do that. Okay, and it looks like they aren't going to let me get through a proper turn end. I do want to fight this battle. It's not going to take very long. Let's go with this, and this will be the last thing we do for today, as I don't think they're really going to get through here, as they have the wagon forts, which can try and get through. And then they also do have, like, multiple areas destroyed. That's great. I was hoping I could get those things repaired beforehand. I have 1 unit of stakes. Ouch. That's painful. So I'll have you guys... Ooh, I have to be careful with you guys, because the cannons are right there. They might snipe you. Let's pull you back, because if I have you guys too close to that area, then they're just going to kill you. Let's see if I can put you, like, yeah, like, just right there. Right there is fine. Stakes are where they need to be. All of my cav, let's get you guys all to just kind of back off over here. Then I'll have my javelins group up next. You're going to kind of be, like, right here. You'll try and help out with infantry. I think all my infantry are going to be stupid, so I'll have to adjust you guys after the fight is started. But at least get back over here. Same with all my skirmishers. Start the battle. And then you guys need to kind of run back here. I don't want you to die. You guys all go into garrison. Oh, to turn the skirmish off there. And then I'll have so there. 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 God, I really need to retrain these guys. They're so beat to hell. Some of you guys are barely standing. Others are doing a-okay. If you guys up, I'd say like so and so. And then I can have my cav probably over here in case they try and flank us. Right there, there, there. And then javelins kind of just behind the rest of my infantry in case they break through you guys. But I don't think they're going to really do a ton. Are you just going to destroy more of my wall sections like assholes? It feels like you are. No, the cav are rushing in. The cav are doing things. There we go. Some free damage. I'm not opposed to that. And we've been able to hold Gratz one more time. Hopefully they will now give me some time to actually gather some more reinforcements around here or retrain my troops I have in here already. Because right now, I've been able to push back Hungary. They're not as much of a threat anymore. Now we've been able to push them back to the Danube. For now, they're fine. They might try and retaliate again, but I'm hoping by the time that if they make another breach, I will have all my forces have pushed all the way up and through Austria, and I'll be able to then start pushing into Hungary. Austria is the only other force besides Hungary right now that's actually pressuring me and doing decently at it, but everybody else is not. Thieves Guild and Thrasburg, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no for that. Just it's okay. Agent found, that's to be expected. Everybody's going up more in ranks again. Nice, sounds good, guys. I do think, though, this is probably going to be a pretty good place to end this video for today. We're now we've been able to reclaim Innsbruck. We just need to kind of continue holding this area against Bohemia as I send oh, fuck you. How dare you. We actually have a pretty good chance to lure things out of Constance. Nice, that's exactly what I want. So, we've got a really good chance set up next for the next video where we can then keep pushing into the Swiss. I think they only have 3 regions. Like, straight up, I think that's all they have. Why do I even try and check this? Because even if I try and see them, like, territorially, yeah, they might have 3. I can't exactly tell. This land over here is all Austria. This is technically, yeah, I think that should be it. I think it should just be these 3 cities is all that's left of the Swiss. Then Bohemia, I don't think, the Bavarians are dead at this point. So that's not much left for that. So I'll be done for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did, let me know down in the comments down below. I love hearing what you guys have to say about this campaign, any other thoughts you have on it in general. This is Rampaned, and I'll see you guys next time.